but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Now here's Westbrook, and it's ball in the corner. Clock at 4. Westbrook against McGee, and that one's good. Westbrook.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here is McGee. Here's Cunningham. And the 3 off target. At the elbow, Westbrook. Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Westbrook. Last time out, he had 13 points. Gornett, good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball against McGee. Here's Grant. Westbrook pulls it in.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
To the middle. Here's Grant. Westbrook with the block. McGee against Ball, and he makes that one.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
3 on 3. Here's McGee. Good D by Westbrook. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. For 3, Hayward. It's good from long range. Hayward's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Charlotte making some changes. Vincent's checked in, and Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. .151 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Olynyk. Bay with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jones is checked in. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 6 points for MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Bay. Detroit, no good that time either.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Pistons trail by 12. 104 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Diallo. Dishes it to Lee. The Pistons working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's deflected. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lee kicks to Diallo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Oubre passes to Westbrook. Back to Oubre. To the paint. Westbrook against Bay. Here's Pinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Now, Bay. Here's the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Charlotte, 13 points up at the end of the period. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorer.
I really like the step back move, being at 6'8". I feel
one of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Washington out there with MP. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then there's Oubre, and it's Martin in at the two-guard spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies really contributed. He had 13 points and did a great job of moving the ball around on offense, as well as being active on the glass. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came to him effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David and
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Bay. Grant comes in for Diallo. Cunningham, he's checked in for Hayes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Lee. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Tyus Jones. Cunningham's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. From deep. The offensive rebound. Stewart. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And guys, you just can't.
So it's Charlotte up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Cunningham. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's McGee in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now the pass to Cunningham. Over Rozier. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Diallo finds Grant. Back to Diallo. And there's the drive. Westbrook with the block. 90s. Oh.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Diallo kicks to Grant. Another three for Detroit.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
That's tipped. Ball dishes to Westbrook and finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Both teams will make substitutions. Olynyk finds Lee. Bay with it. Back to Lee. 4 on the shot clock. At the teardrop, Westbrook with the block. That shot wide open. Olynyk's got his first 2 points of the night. Charlotte leading by 17. Westbrook passes to Oubre. Outside, Jones. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Pinson. Makes it off the glass. Pinson's got 5 points so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pistons trail by 18. Lee outside. Down low, here's Grant, and he makes good on the layup. Grant's got 22.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside, Martin. Westbrook passes to Pinson. Outside, Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Westbrook kicks to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook against Grant. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Bay with it. 5 points in the game. No good from Grant. And so it's Charlotte in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Hook night out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's MP. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Outside, Joseph. Back to Bay. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bay kicks to Hayes. They get it back. Bay passes to Hayes. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Bouknight. Oubre for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lee kicks to Olynyk. Joseph up top. Passes it to Lee. Launches a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And here's McGee. He kicks it to Cunningham. He dishes it to Olynyk, and the shot goes in.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Westbrook. Oubre outside. But pass the ball. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pistons trail by 20. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Takes it from 10. Good work there as it goes.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook with the block. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Count it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For MP.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Olynyk can't hit.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Ball finds Rozier. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Westbrook. And it's denied. And they recover it. Shoots over Olynyk. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Cunningham. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.